Are you struggling to stay motivated in your practice sessions? Well, you're not alone. We've all had times where we don't feel like practicing and times where we feel like we don't have time to practice. Today, I'm going to talk about the most common motivation killers, and I'm going to share some golden nuggets that will keep you inspired and motivated on your musical journey. These are tried and true strategies that work really well for myself and for my students. So keep watching. Motivation killer number one is lack of passion. Make sure you're always working on at least one piece that you're really passionate about. I recommend creating a dream song list for yourself. I personally have a Spotify playlist, and whenever I come across a song that I really want to learn, I'll add it to my Piano Love playlist, and then I can refer to it later when I am in a slump and I need a new piece. So what can you do if there's a piece you really want to learn, but it's too difficult? Well, there's a lot of great simplified arrangements available online. MusicNotes.com has simplified arrangements of almost any song you can think of, both popular and classical. And Piano Marvel is also a great option for simplified and creative arrangements. And I'm going to talk more about Piano Marvel later in the video. Motivation killer number two is practicing pieces that are too difficult. My advice is to primarily practice pieces that you can pass off fairly quickly. It can be so demotivating to see little or no improvement in your practice sessions. Motivation killer number three is lack of time. This is a very common problem. And unfortunately, many people think if they don't have 30 to 60 minutes a day to practice, then why even bother? Well, I promise you that you'll be surprised at what you can accomplish in 15 to 20 minutes a day if you practice regularly and efficiently. Here's a few quick tips on practicing efficiently. Start right on the trouble areas and spend most of your practice time on those. And practice slow and careful, and don't allow yourself to make mistakes. If you do make a mistake, be sure to go back and play that section several times perfectly in a row before moving on. I struggle to find time to practice. I'm a busy mom of 2 teens, and I teach about 20 hours a week, and our YouTube channel is very rewarding, but extremely time consuming. So I've been using an A-day, B-day practice schedule for quite a while. So I break up my repertoire and technique, and I'll practice half of it on A-day and half of it on B-day. If you're getting value from this video, do us a huge favor and give it a like. We really appreciate you helping our channel grow. Motivation killer number 4 is boredom. How can you keep practicing a piece when you're so tired of it? Well, I'm a big believer in sticking with pieces until you can master the details, because that's what takes your playing to the next level. But I do think it's okay to let go of a piece if you aren't passionate about it or if you're not seeing any improvement. I can usually reignite my passion for a piece if I listen to some professional recordings of it or watch some YouTube videos. I get fresh ideas on dynamics and phrasing and the inspiration to keep practicing it. Motivation killer number 5 is no structure or direction. I highly recommend working with a piano teacher. A good teacher can assign the right materials that will help you to overcome the weaknesses in your playing. And if you know you have a lesson coming up, you're more likely to practice because you don't want to show up unprepared and you're paying for the lesson. If you feel like you don't have the time or the money to work with a teacher, there's some incredible apps and software that make practicing really fun now, like Scoob and Simply Piano. I personally love Piano Marvel because it progresses gradually and pianists have to pass off certain elements in order to get to the next level. It has really fun background music to play along with and a huge expanding library of popular and classical music of all levels. The coolest thing is that it gives instant feedback if you miss a note or the rhythm. So I'll link that in the description below. Motivation killer number 6 is no drive. I think it's really important to realize that most people don't feel like practicing most of the time. This is very normal. I think practice is a bit like exercise. It's tough to get started, but afterwards you'll feel great if you put some effort in. And you may even enjoy the process once you get started. What really helps me is getting creative in my practice sessions. So I've been practicing Chopin's Revolutionary Etude for a while, and I try to do different things each day to keep it interesting. So sometimes I practice my left hand in rhythms like this. Sometimes I practice my left hand with a metronome, no pedal. Sometimes I practice slow and I focus on the pedal and the dynamics. Motivation killer number 7 is no schedule. I think it's really important to have a practice action plan and to write it in your schedule. Just make sure it's realistic. So I have a reoccurring event with an alarm on my phone. So Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. after the kids have gone to school, I practice for 30 to 60 minutes. And this practice time is sacred to me, so I try really hard not to schedule anything else in that place. Motivation killer number 8 is no goals. I highly recommend writing down the why you want to improve at the piano and put it in a place that you're going to see it frequently. Maybe your goal is to play for your friends and family, or maybe there's a list of pieces that you really hope to play someday, or maybe you want to teach piano. Whatever your goals are, I think it's important to see them regularly so that you keep your practicing a priority. I personally find it helpful to have a goal for each piece that I learn and a target finish date. So for the Chopin Revolutionary Etude, my goal was to perform it in my student recital and also to record it and film it for our YouTube channel. So I should be done with that piece in a few weeks. Without a doubt, the most common motivation killer I see with my students is boredom from taking too long to learn their pieces. I hope you'll join me in my next video where I talk about how to learn your pieces quickly and break bad practice habits.